Hi everyone, this was a very long video, so what I've done is I've set up all the basic commands used in it until we really get to anything important, and I've just used them as the continue point. So firstly we want to just go through on laptop 4, also known as laptop 1 for me. We've got the IP address of 192.168.1.3, and on PC2, also known as PC2 for me, we've got the IP address of 192.168.1.2. Okay, now once that's done, we need to go over to switch 9, and we use all these commands here: enable config, not config t, hostname switch 9, no IP domain lookup, VLAN int1, and then the IP address as 192.168.1.11 with the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, no shutdown, and then end. We can close that now, and over here at switch 8 we have done basically the exact same thing, just changing the 9 to an 8 and the 11 to a 12. So aside from that, there are all the exact same commands. Now from here, I'm going to show you this in how to actually do it in your PC. You go to your command prompt, so I don't know if I remember correctly, it's Windows, the Windows button R to bring it up, as you can probably just tell then. And from here we need to do ipconfig /all, and you can see we've got our MAC address right here. Now, because we're using Packet Tracer, we don't need to use this. We can just hover over here, and you can see the MAC address over in the top right corner as 0060.2F17.55664, and over here on the laptop we've got the exact same thing. And if we go up to the switch address, we've got the exact same here as well. Now, we don't need to worry about this at the moment, but it's just a little thing to note for future reference. And now, what I want you to do is in switch 9, sorry, usually I use switch 1 and 2, but we're going to use switch 9 because I'm up to 9. We need to show int f0/1, and you can see this is how you can see our MAC address from the actual switch. Again, in the real world, Packet Tracer doesn't actually have this. In the real world, we don't actually have Packet Tracer that has a little hover over to show us it. So this is how we would find our own MAC address right here. And from here, again, you could do this on the other computer as well. We need to enable, and we want to show MAC address table. Now, as you can see, we're only picking up one from the dynamic ports. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to now ping our computers together. Now we've got ping 192.168.1.2 is the other computer, and as you can see, it's popping up. And now if we go back over to switch 9 and we run the same command, we've got three little connections, and one of them is going to be our PC, which this would work a bit smoother for me. The other is going to be a switch, and the third one is going to be, oh, surely this, yes, this is the easiest way to see it really. If you look down along these little this board, you can see along there there's ones, the links say that they're up or down. If you look for the 3 up ones, you can see what's happened now. If I remember correctly, this switch is the one with, yes, this is the switch with 192.168.1.11, and you can see that that's our VLAN. Now if we go over here, it's going to be the same thing, but this is, instead the VLAN has 12, and if you look at the last 4 digits of the MAC address, 884, you can see that that's where it changes. And we're picking up connections from this, because if you look through this whole connection, we've got no 884 here, but over on the switch it's got 884 as the MAC address. So we're not picking up this kind of connection. And if you can tell that on port 21, which is what I would say that this port is on, I can't remember exactly which one it was connected to, but oops, sorry about that. We'll go to 21, just because that's where I think it was. Yeah, changed 21 to down, but it should come back up in a second. So now I've disconnected that, so we can run this table again. Picking up everything, but what I want to do is we're just going to do a quick little clear MAC address table dynamic. So we're going to clear all the MAC address tables dynamic, then we're going to show the MAC address table. We've got nothing, still got nothing. And what we'll do is we'll ping. Again, we just ping the last one, so, and now we've got them all back. And we can run this command over on the other PC as well. Show MAC address table. Only has 1, but once we ping, there we go, and we're back up to 3 at port 21. Now as you can see that all these little changes occur. Well, sorry, by that I mean that we've got the little connections here. We have got a MAC address for this little Ethernet connection here. We've got one for here. We've got one for here, and we've got one for here. So when we're reading these connections from the device and it's showing that we've got 3 MAC addresses, both of these MAC addresses are picking up where they're actually picking up where they're coming from, and this is how you can track someone down with the internet. You just connect the dots until you find the right computer. Now obviously it's much harder than that, but that's the basic theory. Now I'm very sorry that this video has gone so long, but thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I think that's about all that we needed to cover in this video. If you have any questions, remember to ask them, and thank you for watching.